For this, I'll reference my time living and working in Guinea and Mali in West Africa with the Peace Corps. It was a huge learning curve, and culture impacts how you view the world, and that's for everybody. And something interesting about American culture specifically is how much media and content we produce as a country. So there's going to be a lot of information hitting other countries before you ever step foot there. And so folks will have preconceived notions about what an American is like based off of the media that they've had access to. So getting there, you're going to meet people who have preconceptions of you, just like you might have preconceptions of them based off of what you've researched. I think it's really important to always approach every new culture with empathy and respect. And it's also interesting to consider the different ways of looking at life. Just as an example, there's direct cultures and indirect cultures. In a direct culture, you're more likely to say exactly what you mean. In an indirect culture, it might be considered really impolite to say exactly what you mean, especially if it's to someone who is older than you or has more of a position of authority than you do. And so you really want to know what that culture is like going into it. Just kind of a fun example in Guinea. Guinea, I would say, just relative to American culture in general, is way more indirect. And so it's considered impolite to ever say no in general. And so even to basic questions like, hey, can you give me the directions to this place? Even if someone doesn't know the directions, they're going to say yes. And they'll do their best to make up directions to get you somewhere. That's something that if you learn quickly, learn in advance, it helps you navigate the culture and navigate the business relationships. So definitely a huge part of adjusting to any new country, any new lifestyle is understanding what the cultural parameters look like, where you're going, and learning to respect those in advance.